Hey guys, as you may know, I'm a big fan of the Panasonic LX100. I bought mine about 7 months ago, and I've taken it to the Grand Canyon, I've taken it hiking many times. It's just a great all-in-one compact camera that has fantastic image quality, a nice bright lens, and a big sensor. Not to mention really detailed 4K video. That said, there are some areas that could use some improvement, and in this video I'm going to go over the 6 things that I'd like to see in the Panasonic LX200. Number 1, a new sensor. Now the LX100 uses the 16 megapixel sensor from the Panasonic GH4, but because of the design of the lens, it's actually cropped to about a 12 megapixel region of that sensor. You cannot go beyond that. So I'd like to see the 20 megapixel sensor from the GH5 in this camera without the AA filter, and then using the same lens cropped to around 16 or so megapixels for the final output. I would like to see the tilting touchscreen from the GX85. Now the way they designed it on the GX85, it does not take up that much space. It's very slim and mounts all the way close to the body. But it's sturdy, it's durable, and it gets the job done. The lens itself on the LX100 doesn't really need any updates, but I'd like to see improved image stabilization to more closely match what you get on the G85 or the GX85 with dual IS. If they did anything to the lens, they could probably do something to improve the flare resistance. For video, I'd like to see Cinelike D and Cinelike V profiles. Since I have used this camera a lot on trips and on hiking, I would love to see charging via USB enabled like it is on the GX85. I'd like to see a proper OLED viewfinder, not that field sequential crap that's on it now. So if you look at the list that I put together, it's really things that are already out there on Panasonic cameras. It's just configured in a way on one camera on the LX200. So it's not exactly reinventing the wheel here, but the reality is there enough of a market for a camera like the LX200? Or has that market been totally eaten up by truly pocketable cameras with great IQ? Maybe with fewer controls, but still great IQ and still great 4K video like the Sony RX100 series and Panasonic's own LX10. So I hate to say it, but maybe that's the reason why we haven't seen a camera like the LX200 yet. Maybe there just isn't the market for it. And another sad reality is we haven't seen any firmware updates for the LX100. None. And there are things that could easily be fixed on it, like the delay time for lens retraction and reassigning the filter and the IA button on the top of the camera. But yeah, I mean, this is just a wish list. This is what I'd like to see in the LX200. But in the meantime, this will be my go-to camera for those times when I want to travel light without my whole Micro Four Thirds kit, when I still want a nice bright fast lens, great video, and great image quality. Alright guys, I hope this was interesting. Thanks for watching.